Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brats and Beard Podcast, everybody. Happy holidays. What is going on? Boy, oh boy, we got some stuff to talk about. There's a lot to go through today. All right, you guys have anything else, or should we call it?
Where do we start? Should we pick one?
Oh God, where do we start? It's got to be NFL, but where in the NFL?
Should we just start last night and just talk about
Monday?
Sorry.
Yeah, we can talk through that.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts first, and then I have something to say.
Hands down, craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, I mean, years back, I was like, within the next 10 years, somebody's going to die on the field. And like, I don't know if I really believed myself when I said that, but I'm like, I think it will, and it's going to like change the NFL.
But that's not a football injury, killing someone. That's something sub-football. You know?
Not really, because it's like, the football's putting you in that spot to have that freak accident happen to you. It's like saying like a baseball player gets hit in the chest and the same thing happens to him, but it's like, oh, baseball didn't kill him. It's like, well, it did. Like, if he wasn't playing that sport,
that's a baseball injury. I don't know. Just the hit that he took wasn't like.
I saw slow-mo of it though, and like when you break it down and watch it like frame by frame, like it looks a lot worse. Like he literally takes his direct shoulder, like kind of like get off me, and like hits him square in the chest. Because he like turns right at it, and he gets hit right in the chest. So I don't know. It was crazy. The NFL took way too long to call a game.
That was, what do they say, like 27 minutes?
It was more than that. It was like probably an hour.
Oh, I thought they said like 27 minutes until the front office finally said like this is done.
It was like 27 minutes to get him off the field, but I feel like I think it was after he finally got off the field, then they finally did it. But yeah, I don't know. It was crazy to see. I kind of gave me like a pit in my stomach for the whole night.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't
stop
watching
that replay.
Even when they canceled like the game, I like still was just like, you just wanted updates. You're like, what the fuck is going? Like that's crazy. So I don't know, Drew.
I agree with you. It's really weird. I was watching the game when it happened, which is just weird because I just turned it on. So anyway, I turned it off to go upstairs. I didn't even think anything of it. I'm like, oh, he's hurt. I think one of you guys texted in the group chat and was like, F. And I'm like, I gotta check out. I think somebody's gonna die.
Yeah.
And, checked it out, and yeah, it was wild. But, I think one thing that I saw was like, dude, these guys saw their brother fall down, and the NFL wanted them to play. Like, no, they needed to go home. So anyway, my point is that at my work, at a job that I will not specify, a lady had a heart attack and had CPR, her shirt cut off, all this stuff.
Oh, dude.
Damn, that's traumatizing.
Drew was like, yeah.
Drew was like, get back to work.
No, that's exactly what happened. Everyone's like, let's just get back to work.
Yeah, but like she's not like your brother in arms.
She was my brother.
You don't even know her fucking name.
No.
Is she okay?
Gertrude is fine.
She never made it back to work. I know that, but I think she's okay. Anyway, you guys are for canceling the game for sure?
That night, 100%.
At first, I was like, shit, they're gonna try to play this because they're like, oh, they're gonna start warming up. And I'm like, no way that they can like fucking play this game. Like with seeing those guys crying on the sidelines, I mean, there's no way you're gonna fucking play that.
I think in the moment it was too tough to play. I think they could have made it up like, what is tomorrow night, Thursday night?
But the only thing is like then they still gotta play their Week 18 game. So and then you have the playoffs.
I'm just saying like,
so it's like
logistically, like they started practice today.
And like logistically, like to have NFL players play 2 games in 3 days.
That's why I agree with you. You can't do it, but I'm saying if they had to make it up at the earliest convenience, I think that this would have worked out to be like they returned to practice today, and I heard it was just like walk
I even
through.
I'm like maybe it'd be a Wednesday game. I'm like play a Wednesday game or something.
Maybe like Tuesday morning.
What do they do though? Like as far do they just don't have one extra game than everyone else because like that's gonna fuck with seeding. So
they were saying like they were gonna go off of winning percentage and that gives the Chiefs, if the Chiefs win, no matter what, they get the first seed, which they really shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I mean, those top 3 teams are so close anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot on the line though with top 3 like seeds.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like you have bye week and home field advantage throughout the whole thing, and then the other one you have home field advantage, and the other one like you have for a game. So
yeah. I'm going to go against the grain on one thing that you guys were talking about, and I was in your corner when I first read it. That Skip Bayless post actually isn't that bad.
No, it's not.
Rereading it, I know where he was going with it. So first glance, and then once you kind of like dissect it and look at it a little more, it's not as bad.
He's saying like this is a big deal in terms of football, even though he said like at the end like he basically said like this is more important than football.
Yeah, he said the game is irrelevant, which I think a lot of people were already pissed off before that ending part.
The first sentence, they're like, fuck you, and they hate him anyway.
Yeah.
But I think that he was in the clear.
People were looking for tweets for anybody who wasn't saying like pray for DeMar, pray for Hamlin, like anything that wasn't directly like saying like pray for this guy or like my thoughts are with you. Anybody else who said anything they were trying to drag him to the mud. They're just like, yeah, you're an idiot, whatever, shut up. How could you think about that at this time? Nobody cares about your fantasy football team. Shit like that.
That is a conundrum. That hit our league hard.
It hit every fucking league, dude. There's one of my coworkers, this girl I work with. Luckily, she was playing her husband in the championship, but she had Burrow, Mixon, and another
Jamar
stud.
Higgins.
It might have been like Higgins or something, but I was like, holy shit. And she was down like 40 points or something. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. But
so I think Hamler's doing better, but still in critical condition, right?
His name's Hamlin, Drew. His name's Hamlin. Say his name.
Oh, I thought it was the Bronco Hamler.
Serious question. Did you guys know who this player was prior to said injury?
No. Did not.
Me neither. He was like a journeyman his first couple of years. He was a Steeler or something.
Yeah, got drafted by Pittsburgh. He went to Pittsburgh and then got drafted by Pittsburgh. Was a hometown boy. Then got picked up. So, yeah.
Was he like a starter?
I think. Yeah.
They still got like Micah Hyde. Who are their safeties?
I don't know. I think one of them's Hamlin.
I don't know if it is.
I honestly don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, he was playing in the first quarter, so I don't think he's a complete scrub, but I don't know if he's their starter.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, didn't really know much about him.
Hope the kid's all right. I think it's unfortunate. We're never going to really understand what happened, I don't think.
They're saying what you had said, Cody, is what a lot of the experts are saying now, the comiotitis. What is it, Cody?
Commotio cordum.
Yeah, that's it.
But the comiotitis is tight.
Sean's just come up with spells. He's been watching Harry Potter.
Comiotitis.
Loomis comiotitis. I'm fucking. It's a mix between Harry Potter and Mortal Kombat. That's what I'm going with.
Hey, I have a really bad opinion on the matter. It's sad. It's definitely sad. Like if it changes football especially, like that sucks because it is a part of the game. I'm sorry, it is. And it's a freak accident. Things happen. Foul balls have killed people in the Saints, you know?
Yeah.
So, just saying that like seeing all the media and everything, like pray for, that's good. It is good. No doubt about that. But like, there are a lot of other people that probably deserve that attention too.
Yeah.
That just because he's on a national stage.
This is like, it's a visual bias.
Yeah. It's like the Griner thing.
They should get cameras into Chicago because there's like 30 shootings there a month. And then just like show people that on national television. Yeah. You know, those people maybe should be prayed for too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like the Griner thing where like she's over there and everyone's like, bring her back, like all this shit. And it's like, and then there was that meme with like, I think it was like Donald Duck sleeping in his bed, like completely passed out. And it was like, this would be Brittany Griner if I was stuck over in Russia right now. Or this is how Brittany Griner would be sleeping if I was stuck over in Russia.
You know, she's back here and still hates America.
Yeah, she's an idiot, whatever.
I can't wait to see her lose the playoffs that nobody's watching.
But yeah, very sad stuff. Crazy. It was kind of cool to watch his charity blow up. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, that is cool. Last thing real quick. I didn't get to see any of it, but a lot of people like controversial, like arguing. Like I think Bayless and who else was it?
Shannon Sharp.
Sharp, yeah. So why was he so mad? What was the argument?
He just tried to call him out. He was like, Shannon was trying to talk about,
they said
situation.
That he did it on purpose? Like.
No, he was just talking about his tweet. He just brought up his Skip's tweet, and then Skip was like, he's like, I'm not retracting any statement I made. I'm not deleting it. He's like, I still stand by it, and Shannon just kind of lost it on him. And he's like, even the owners told you to take it down. He's like, nobody had talked to me about any of that. So no, nobody told me to take it down.
Yeah. Dude, it's so fucking, let's move on.
It's interesting.
Yep, let's do it.
Packers making the playoffs. Does that scare you, Drew?
Do you think they're going to make it? Do you think they'll win?
I think we beat Detroit by 3 touchdowns.
Holy crap.
Dude, I was like, if they put, like,
if Seattle loses,
if
Seattle wins, are they the 3:00 game?
They're they're the early game.
And Detroit has absolutely nothing to play for at 7:00.
Except to ruin our season, which they would love to do.
Well, no, not if the Seahawks win though, right?
And
if the Seahawks win, Detroit's out.
Yeah. Yep.
But I don't think they're gonna give up because of that. Like, I think they're still gonna.
I know, but dude, you've been an athlete before. Have you walking onto the court or going and doing something, knowing like this is our last game and we got nothing to play for?
Yeah. Their coach likes to bite kneecaps though, so he's probably going to try to inspire them.
The only one other side of it that I could see, it's like they might just open up the playbook and do some stupid, crazy shit. Like never punt the ball and just do like triple reverses that we are. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They could.
And that might hurt us, but I still feel pretty comfortable.
As soon as they said it was going to be Sunday Night Football at Lambeau, I'm like, it's over. Prime time, Rodgers, playoffs on the line. Doesn't matter.
Rodgers' stats sucks ass. He's been worse than like Kenny Pickett over this winning streak. He's like number 24 or 25 QBR in this 4 or 5 game winning streak. He hasn't been. We're winning because of our defense.
Yeah, well, we have a 3-headed monster right now, and none of them include Rodgers, and that's our fucking special teams, that's our defense, and that's our running game. Now we're letting those 3 just fucking run everything. So,
yeah, I'm fine with it.
Crazy to watch. I'm fine with it too.
If he can show up, he had that one. He had that touchdown to Tunyon. That was a good classic Rodgers play. He scrambled and made some moves in the pocket. But other than that, he's just playing like a pretty average quarterback.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of average, though, wait, Drew, you go.
Well, I like it how Daniil Hunter lines up on Christian Watson. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I hope you guys had fun.
What happened? What was going on there, Drew? What happened to you guys?
We went out the night before. We got pretty rowdy.
You guys went out downtown Green Bay. Not used to that big city life.
Fucking Ryan Rasky was down there. Things got wild, dude. And,
I didn't realize your defense is ranked that bad in every category.
We're last. We're dead last.
In like everything. It's horrible.
It's fucking awesome, dude. 12.
And what happened? You look at last year and your defense was like a top 10 defense and your offensive line was like bottom 5. And now you got a top 5 offensive line and your defense sucks ass.
Unfortunately, our defense sucked last year too. We've kind of been
declining. I thought they were like a top 10 defense maybe 2 years ago.
They were supposed to be.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
We
were supposed to be this year too.
Supposed to be. We're supposed to be.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to watch that Green Bay game. It was super cool.
When they announced the original lines for this week, and you guys are playing the Bears, it was originally a 1-point spread, and then once Fields is out, it's a 7.5 point spread. Which
bullshit. We're gonna lose to Peterman.
You fucking might. He'll throw 5 interceptions. It'll still be a.
So if you guys win and the 49ers lose, then you're the 2 seed?
I think I want to shoot for the 3 seed, but yes, you're right, Cody. But because we play the Giants then, I think.
2 seed plays us if we make it.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I kind of want San Francisco.
I think we're going to get San Francisco.
No, you guys do not want San Francisco.
I don't want them. They're the scariest team. The scariest team. I don't want
Dude, name the last time that a San Francisco team put up less than 14 points and beat us in a playoff game. You can't think of it.
Dude, if anything, you guys want the Vikings.
Honestly.
Come play us at home. Have a fun time with it. Let's go.
I think the Vikings would be an ideal matchup.
That's what I would want. Why the hell
If that
not?
happens, are we going?
I think Joe got his tickets already.
No, because Cody will start fights, and we don't need that. You're
that guy's
soon to be
hiding
dead. You can't start in jail.
I probably wouldn't even. I'm not even drinking.
Yeah, okay.
Seriously, I gave that shit up.
As he sips some bourbon.
Bourbon, no.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I don't know, Drew. I know you guys are still very optimistic and you guys are trying to enjoy this ride, but yeah, and hopefully you guys prove me wrong, but I just don't see how you guys are going to.
Center. So we were on our third string center who doesn't know the plays.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything.
I think he had
block.
He had 8 offsides, I think.
You guys tried to do hard counts and he just couldn't do it. He was like, what?
He's the dumbest big boy I've ever seen.
Oh, a silent count? What's that mean? On one? Okay. Oh, fuck. And then in the one, he just stood there with the ball. He's like, I was like,
dude, it was terrible. The gritty was sweet by Jair. I thought maybe Jefferson would turn it on after that, but
that's why I'm scared to play the Vikings in the playoffs because Jair's going to go ham. I mean, Jetta's going to go ham on Jair because he just made him look
still
dumb.
Talking. Yeah.
Did JJ really delete his social media?
I just saw that on Bleacher Report. I don't know if it's real.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't look.
Well, there was that, and then was this a real meme? Did you guys celebrate and Rodgers was it Blue Oyster Cult with the cow?
Yeah, that was
awesome,
AJ Dillon's touchdown.
Yeah. AJ went like this, and then everyone was like playing playing some sort of instrument, and then Rodgers came out of nowhere doing his thing.
Dude, I thought it was sweet.
Yeah, the cowbell.
Fuck you guys, but I thought it was sweet.
No, it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Good luck to the Vikings with whatever next week brings you, I guess.
I'm going to ask you guys a couple questions. Who's for real and who's for not? Eagles with a less than 100% Jalen Hurts.
I think if he's playing, they're still dangerous.
Are they going to be better than the Cowboys?
Yes.
Yeah. Eagles are for real. They have a nasty defense. I'm not really sure what happened this last weekend.
Well, yeah.
Or was it Thursday?
They fell apart.
Was that Thursday night against the Cowboys?
Who they just played?
Eagles?
No, they just played.
They played.
It was like a 3-point game, wasn't it? Who the fuck was it? Steelers or something? Who was it?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I don't even know. I didn't see any of it.
I can't remember.
Sports talkers.
Yeah, sports. We're really no sports. They played another team. Probably.
Do you guys fear the Chiefs this year as much as you have in the past?
The Chiefs. Yeah, I think I still do. Yeah.
What about like a team such as the Chargers?
Not really. They're one of those teams that like could make a run, but I don't see them win the Super Bowl.
I think the Vikings are better than the Chargers. It was Eagles Saints, by the way. Saints won 20-10.
Yeah, that was ugly.
Yeah,
that was really ugly.
That's brutal.
Do you think what happened on Monday Night Football is going to shake Buffalo or the Bengals in the playoffs mentally?
Wait, do you think Buffalo's for real?
Yeah.
I don't think they are. They've had way too many close games, and like, if you're going to say the Vikings...
You're talking about close games.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Isn't that where like 9 of your wins came from?
Yeah, and everyone gives us shit, but everyone's like, oh, the Bills are for real. We beat the Bills, by the way.
If they play a team with like a speedster out at wide receiver, I don't know how it's going to go because they're down a safety, so I'm not sure who's going to kind of step into that role.
Micah Hyde. I think he's retired, by the way. He's retired, not the other one.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I do think the Bills they're a contender, in my opinion.
Okay. What about the Dolphins?
What about the Giants?
I don't think the Dolphins are going to make the playoffs, are they?
I don't think the Dolphins make the playoffs. No.
If they lose again, I think they're done. I think they need some shit to go right with them now.
Yes.
Like this week. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're done without Tua. He's still out, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Micah Hyde is still currently the starting safety for the Bills.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I have 2 Super Bowl contenders here. It's either going to be a Tom Brady Super Bowl, so he can shove it in his wife's face. Just watch him. Watch him frickin' and then
Tom in the playoffs, yeah.
Fucking Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's just It's going to happen because God hates me, man. You might as well put money on the Packers right now.
So if either of them win, do they retire?
I think this is what happens. They both make it to the NFC Championship. Whoever wins goes to the Super Bowl and wins. They both retired, and then they get married. And then they come out and they say, this is our plan all along.
Rodgers finally comes out as gay, and Tom Brady admits he's a fucking robot, and then they just make love on national television. It's like LeBron's decision. They're just like the announcement, and then just
I'm going to ask one other question since you brought up another injury. How come nobody's praying for Nick Foles? That dude was seizing on the field and had a rookie doing a snow angel next to him.
got snow angel, dude. The classic snow angel.
Not only a snow angel, he did it for so long, he put a hole in the field. I swear to God. It was so long.
Dude, there's like elbow marks from Nick Foles having a seizure. And Thibodeau is sitting there doing snow angels on AstroTurf.
Yo, what happened to him? Do we know? What happened?
I think he just got concussed that bad.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, after what happened on Monday night, like, that made Thibodeau look that much worse. That looked so bad after the fact.
You know, he's like seen his homies on the couch and he's like a bad timey.
Wrong week. I was looking up, I was like, is there a reason that he did that? I didn't know if like Nick Foles did that sometime, like when they won the Super Bowl or something, if he did any confetti.
Had a seizure?
No, was doing snow angels. So he was like throwing it back at him. You know how people
I thought you meant Nick Foles just would randomly have a seizure and they're like, oh, he did that in the Super Bowl. He's fine.
He'd throw a touchdown pass.
Look at these pump fakes. Look at these pump
fakes.
fakes.
Tried it too.
Those look like it. I don't know.
Oh, fudge.
No, Giants I'm not afraid of. But the Packers should be.
I got another NFL related question. Why the hell are there so many severe injuries this year? Like, we're not talking ACLs, ankles, and arms. We're talking like brain, heart, everything.
Because they added more games.
We haven't even played it yet.
The thought of them, you know?
And they've all been at the Bills Stadium.
There's so many.
They have, yeah. Shazier,
there's so many scary injuries this year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an answer for that. I wish I did.
Am I being over dramatic, or does it seem that way?
No, it's weird.
Like,
yeah, it's so scary.
You can catch a guy having a seizure on the field almost every week, and I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I'm squared.
Cody was a nightlight.
Ever since he saw Tua knocked out the first time, he's been scared ever since.
The Foles thing really bothered him.
No, it's like whenever I was driving to work today, I saw some kids doing snow angels by the bus stop, and I said, fucking meanies, and I just kept driving.
I hope in real life we see something happen to somebody like tragic, and you just could go lay next to him and be like,
I'm in the middle of like a bank robbery and some hostage gets shot, and you guys just see me on the news doing snow angels.
Cody comes in like Rodgers playing the air guitar.
All right, I'm doing a fast transition here to the NBA. You guys been paying attention?
Yes.
Have you guys been paying attention tonight?
No, what's going on tonight?
The Bucks and Toronto at the half were 39-38. What happened?
Oh, wow. That's just some really good fuck. Oh yeah, 13 and 12 points in the first quarter. That must have been either horrible shooting or really good defense. Let's see. We're shooting about 30% from three. They're shooting 19% from three. We're just chucking apparently because we think that shooting a bunch of threes is going to get us out of holes.
Is Giannis playing or?
Yeah,
he's got 16 and 14 already halfway through the third.
Are we depending too much on our superstar?
Yes, we are. Even though Pat Connaughton hit 4 of 9 threes so far, but him and Portis, we can't rely on those two guys to carry us anywhere. It's fucking, we need to make a move. We need to trade Chris Middleton. Say it again. Say it always.
Is he injured again?
Yeah, he is. I actually have people coming around now and reaching out to me and talking to me, and they're like, I'm on board with it. Let's do it.
Okay, Sean, you're like one of those fucking influencers that's like, well, people always ask me where I get my shades from, so Like, I don't think anyone's reached out to you and told you they're on your team.
Dude, I've had one guy. Here's my dad.
Can you tell me, maybe you got more updated stats? Who the fuck can you see this? Hold on. Who's unknown player that's got 5 minutes? Do you know who that is?
Wait, how many? He's got 5 minutes and what else? 5 points?
Dude, I honestly am really confused.
3 points, 1 rebound.
3 points? Oh, AJ Green? Is he on your list?
He left the Bengals. He was so depressed by seeing that guy die.
Yes. AJ Green is now wide out on the Bucks, and he loves to shoot threes, and he has 3 points right now.
Hey, Matt Ryan's on the Wolves, so
that is true.
That is true.
Yeah, he plays for the Herd a lot, but he's a good shooter. He's a white kid.
Except they don't know his name enough to put him in the fucking stats book.
He's on mine. I don't know what fucking app you're using, Cody.
ESPN Fantasy. He's just unknown player.
Oh, that's funny. I'm on regular ESPN. They have it.
I'm gonna pick him up tomorrow.
Unknown player. I'm on to you guys now. I see which players you like to cycle through. I found your way.
I haven't been cycling because I don't have anyone right now to cycle.
I took one of yours. Maybe it was Drew. One of you guys like Gary Trent Jr. quite a bit.
Oh, that is one of my boys.
That was Drew.
And he's been doing me good.
Yeah, he was a guy last year that I was messing with. But right now, dude, my team is so scary.
It's scary.
It's scary. I'm glad that you're hot right now because I know it's unsustainable. So
it happens every year. I always win or come in second in the regular season. Usually win it, and then I'll lose in the second round every year. Or I finished third. I think I finished third the last 4 seasons in this fucking league.
Drew, what happened to your fantasy football team in the championship?
Oh, well, I wanted to say that quick, but yeah, we'll do it right now. Congrats, dude. Cody whooped my ass in the championship in a league that he doesn't even want to be in. The Packers game even kicked me down in the balls when I was on the ground. I had JJ and Dalvin Cook.
Dude, 77.5 in the championship.
Oh, it was bad.
That's worse than Matt Ryan.
And you had everyone play, dude?
Yeah, everybody played.
Damn, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's it.
Oh man, I texted Sean, my trusty side man. I said, who would you rather play?
God damn it, don't bring this up.
Would you rather play Terry McLaurin in the flex or Najee Harris? He's like, I don't know, McLaurin.
I thought about it for a long time, by the way, and analyzed their situations. And
He went and gave me an in-depth analysis.
I did. What I did say, though, you have to listen to this. I did say, because I'm guessing Najee way outscored him, right? Because Terry had a horrible game.
Terry had 4 points. Najee Harris had 19.
12, 13, 19. Because I did say Najee has a really solid floor, but Terry probably has a higher ceiling, which he can, but if he doesn't hit and he doesn't score, if he doesn't score a touchdown or 2, then you're going to get a 4-point game out of him.
But it's all right. I got 4 points.
I expected 12 from Najee. So I was like, if he can get above 12, then
honestly, most of his points came from the last play of the game. He had a walk-off.
Yeah, that touchdown. Yeah, that touchdown. Yeah.
And Cody, it would have been even worse too. AJ Brown had an 80-yard touchdown. He had 0 at that point. Yeah,
80?
It was 70-yard or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't watching.
But yeah, he did.
Anyway, on the NBA, we got a pretty tough league going right now. Me and Sean are kind of biting at each other's heels. Cody's at 4th, I think. I think you're Cody's at 4th.
I check it some mornings I don't.
Well, I do.
Seriously.
Last week.
If you can set it for a week, Cody. Just set it for a week.
I hate doing that.
Why?
Because that's productive. I'm not.
Cody checks one day and he goes, that's good enough.
Good for me.
Yeah,
Cody doesn't change his team. He's like, I want to see what they're picking up. Who are they picking up and dropping? He didn't set his team that day.
Yeah, he's picking up and dropping people who aren't playing. He's dropping people who are playing that day and then picking up
people that aren't. I did pick up Nas Reed. He got me 60 points one time.
God. Yeah, we're tied right now, 9-2. At the top with the other Drew Becker. I've outscored Drew's team by 2 points as of right now. But
that's close.
We're the two juggernauts. But Drew does have a significantly less points against.
I do, but also look at Nick's points against. That poor
True.
guy just getting slaughtered.
Sure, you have the least points against in the league.
It's just about your schedule, baby.
Dude, yeah. Dude, Nick's is fucking wild.
He's got 1,000, I think, more.
Dude, he's almost at 16,000 right now, and the next closest is like low 15s.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Sorry, Nick.
But sucks to suck, Nick. No, it's a good league. I feel like most of the people are pretty engaged and following. I don't know if some people have given up or not yet, but.
Well, poor Luke, I think he has one win, maybe. And you're playing him right now, Sean.
No, I'm playing Drew. I'm playing the other Drew,
yeah.
so I'm trying to give him his next L.
I think Cody.
That's a pretty classic Luke thing.
No, so Scott Trojan, Ty Bauschek, and Luke are all tied at 3 and 8 for the last position. Ty is on a 6-game losing streak, so I don't know if he's just not checking or what.
6 games? He just gave up when he was like 3 and 2?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's check. No, he's making moves.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not leaving any points on his bench.
Well, I got screwed tonight because I had a guy in my Killian Hayes, the guy who got in the fight the other night.
Yeah.
So I put him into my IR spot, and then I was going to bring him back into my lineup today. And, cause I had somebody else, Garland or somebody who's going to be out. So I was going to flip flop them, but they didn't have Garland as out yet until like right before game time. And I looked at my phone at like 6:02 and like it locks, like your IR locks. So you can't change it until the next day. So I was like, fuck. So I missed a guy, but it's all right.
Yeah, I've done it twice, Sean, where I've picked up players after 6 o'clock and fucked myself.
It does nothing. Yeah. It does nothing.
Yeah.
BRB.
Gotta pay more attention. But, anyway, anything else in the NBA?
I'm trying to think. I mean, the Bucks need to figure some shit out. They can't rely on Giannis every night. It's not tough to watch because it's fun watching Giannis, but it's tough to watch everyone else not do well.
Right.
How are the Wolves doing?
Mediocre. I haven't got to really pay attention, but we're beating the Blazers right now.
Nice.
What's this deal with Trae Young? What the heck's going on, man?
Wait, what do you mean?
I think he wants out of the Hawks, and I saw a picture of him in a Lakers jersey.
Oh God, that'd be completely fucking obnoxious.
They'd probably be bad still.
I thought him and who's the other guard that they brought in this year?
Murray.
DeJounte. Yeah. Do you think that they're having like some issues because both kind of guys who demand the ball a little bit in the backcourt, or?
Probably, but all I'm saying is I would pick Trae Young over Murray. I mean,
Trae's. Oh.
I know. I've been hearing this a lot lately. It's kind of like God, who else do people hate that I'm like, oh, he's pretty good. But you guys don't think Trae's very good, do you?
I don't hate him, but if you look at like his stats, like his overall stats, everyone's always like, oh, he's an amazing 3-point shooter, and like the worst. Like if you look at his stats and like percentages, he's pretty average. Like he's a little bit above average for his percentages, but it's nothing crazy that you're going to be like, oh shit, he's like Steph Curry. But then after that, he doesn't bring a whole lot more to the table. Whereas like DeJounte Murray, he's like, yeah, he's not an incredible 3-point shooter, but he can score and he is going to play his ass off on defense coming from like the Popovich, system. So like, I don't know. I feel like he's more all around player than Trae is.
Yeah, that's a good point. Trae probably doesn't play defense at all.
No. And he's kind of streaky too. It's like, yeah, he'll have games where he puts up 40, but he'll also have games where he fucking goes 3 for 12 from 3. So I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
Trae Young versus DeJounte Murray.
You just don't like his hair.
I think Trae Young's gone after this year.
Why is the guy 12 and 95 at the same time? He owns a gas station and he starts with the fucking Hawks. I don't know if you get that one, but oh well.
I do. Let's see here. Oh, frickin' Mitchell went off the other night. That was pretty crazy.
Holy shit. Kind of crazy. There were some wild games that night that like didn't get talked about because of the Hamlin situation, but 71 fucking points. Holy shit.
There's a lot of games that's like, what's up with the scoring? With Luka, Mitchell, Giannis dropping 55.
Dude, is that a defensive thing or is that just like?
No, they changed the ball. It's like
they let some air out.
Hit home runs. No, that is crazy though. But that Mitchell thing, that probably had. Did you win any money DraftKings, Sean? Did you play Mitchell?
I did have Mitchell in a lot of my lineups. He got me about 109 points, I think, in DraftKings.
That's like how much I score with a full lineup usually.
It's fucking wild. And then last night I had fucking Giannis and he got me fucking 91 or some shit. I was like, Jesus Christ.
How much are you up? Just tell us.
No, like 85 cents. I have actually been doing pretty well in DFS lately, but I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the scoring. It's very, very strange. And like people having absurd amounts of rebounds too. Like I don't remember the last time I've seen so many 15 plus rebound games. Like
right.
Outside like an individual player, like Drummond used to go off for like 20 rebounds every now and then, or like Gobert or some shit. But it's
shit. Sean, that reminds me, Sabonis. That's why you're winning all these.
Sabonis, baby.
He's crazy, but Porzingis, enjoy it while it lasts.
I thought about trading him, but I don't know.
Nobody trades in that league.
No, but I think people would.
I've offered like 6 trades. It's not to you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that people just like basketball trading's probably like harder. You know what I mean? Because like
fucking harder. You look at it, hit accept. Come on.
I was thinking about actually trading away. Who was it? Lillard and somebody else on my squad.
I tried trading for K-Mid, and I was going to actually give up someone that was too good just because I'm banking on the later in the season. Who was I offering? Just fucking didn't ever respond. I let it sit there for like 3 fucking weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Nas is going off for you right now, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's been good. Oh, I offered him Tyrese Maxey for Chris Middleton.
Nas is out tonight. He's got 0 points.
No, but his last few games have been great. He got 25 and then a 31 burger.
Dude, anything over 15, I'll take. 15 is the worst number ever.
You guys are shooting for the lows now. God, if they don't hit 30, I'm like thinking about taking them off my team.
Cody, were you going to trade Chris Middleton for a McDonald's gift card?
I offered the guy Tyrese Maxey for K-Mid.
Yeah.
And Maxey's been pretty solid.
What has Kawhi been doing? Is he even playing anymore?
Dude, he's the reason I'm not beating your asses.
Dude, when he does play, though, he's been getting high 40s, but it's just when he plays.
Dude, he's played like 8 games this year.
I don't know. It's fucking insane. I don't understand that. Gary Trent, good thing you picked him up. He's got 14 right now.
He did better the other nights.
He did. He had like fucking 60.
57 and 60 back to back. That's not bad.
That is impressive.
I'll tell you who I just love, and he's on my team, so I'm sorry, but Shy, dude, SGA.
Dude, we've traded off.
Freak.
I had him like 2 years ago. I think Sean had him last year.
Yeah, I did.
And then you have him this year.
He's so fun. And it's OKC, so it's like, let's just fucking shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah.
Well, I 150 points last night.
Sure, you took 2 of my studs from last year, and that's who I had mentioned. I'm like, I would take either of them off your hands, but Giddy and Shea. I'm like, dude,
freaking Giddy.
Dude, those are my guys. Yeah, Giddy, I don't understand him. That dude just balls out. Well, again, he's on the Thunder, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why people are having crazy games, but that Donovan Mitchell shit was insane.
That OKC game last night, I think that was 150 points in regulation.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like, they had benched some guys. Like, there were some guys I've never even heard of playing.
Yeah, SGA didn't play.
Yeah, there was like an Ian something. I've never heard of him. He had like fucking 20-something points.
Rappaport?
Yeah.
You know who played? Dort.
Yeah.
The Wingas?
Wingas. Yeah, I don't know. There was Robin Lopez. Did you see his tweet about the 71-point game? Because he's on the Cavs. He's like, I know a lot of people are going to start talking about this, but he's like, the duo of Donovan Mitchell and Robin Lopez dropped 72 tonight. If you guys didn't know, he scored 1 point.
That's awesome.
Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow.
Yeah. Yeah, what else in the NBA? Anything? Giannis almost ended that dude's life yesterday. He had a pretty funny press conference about it. Did you see that? He was like, he's like, yeah, my wife calls me out and he's like, my significant other calls me out and she said, you're not on dunk highlights anymore because you never dunked the ball anymore. You don't have any ups any longer. You're getting too old. And he's like, I tell her, he's like, my legs, they're just not there. I'm not young anymore. I've been doing this for too long. And he's like, so last night I was like, oh, I got to prove her wrong. And I tried to dunk on him. And I think I jumped a little too high, hit the back of the rim. He's like, but then I tried to make it up with that windmill later in the game. So I hope she's impressed when I get home.
The dude never gets laid.
Yeah. He's got a blowjob.
He's sitting there pushing his mallet.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You don't know if there's a response. It could be like when you're at pick and save trying to get meat and you just sit there stand there for.
Who's the Breaking Bad guy? Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, like the mob boss guy?
It's always just banging for a blowjob.
Oh, man. You guys, I'm not going to lie. I got 5% battery. I don't know where my charger's at, so.
All right, let's wrap it up quick. Let's play a game. Let's do it.
Name game.
We got lots more to talk about next time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Titans on Saturday.
Next week, yeah, go Titans. They're going to lose, but whatever, go Titans. There's no way.
No, dude, I believe in,
Dobbs?
T-Law? Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah, Dobbs.
Dobbs. I don't think he's going to do it. Whatever. We're going to
try
to get.
Hope he beats cancer.
We're going to try to get Kevin Dyson on next week. Maybe talk some playoff football. If that's cool with you guys, bring him back on. Talk some playoff football. And then we got another interview coming the week of the 18th. So yeah, we got a fun one. Anyways, we got Baltimore Orioles.
Fuck, dude.
Cal Ripken Jr.
My computer's dead. I'll catch you guys later.
True.
Dude, if this was fantasy football or fantasy baseball season, I'd be just fine.
I wouldn't. Shit.
Rafael Palmeiro.
Didn't Segura play there?
Sean Eschendahl from my show, The Show.
Sean does love the Orioles.
Who's that?
I only know Gene Segura, so I'm out.
Did he play for him?
Fuck yeah.
Who is Nick, not Castellanos. Was it Castellanos? Did he play there? No, there was a guy. The only reason I know this is because he hit after me. He was cleanup in the show, and he always said after me, Nick Markakis. Got him. He always had bombs after I went up.
Mine is Thigh Castle or something.
You guys are naming anyone.
Mount Castle.
Mount Castle. Oh, is he on their team? God, we just name anybody. Satchel Paige.
Well, we hope you're still listening and you can kick our asses.
Holy shit. Wait, did we say Nolan Ryan?
Did he play there?
We've said 3 people. Do you really not remember who we've said?
No,
dude, I don't see a Nolan Ryan.
He didn't play there. I was thinking Cal Ripken. I already said it. This is horrible.
Oh, god dang it. It wasn't Segura. It was Jonathan Scoop.
I was going to say, I didn't think he played there.
That's the brewer that I was trying to think of that played there.
Jesus.
All right, guys. I'm going to name their top-ranked players of all time. You ready?
Ready.
Yeah. I want to know how many of the top 5 that you know. You got Cal Ripken.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks Robinson.
Yep.
Third baseman. Mike Mussina.
I got a card of him. It's got like a little patch in it from him.
Mike Mussina.
Yeah.
Jim Palmer. Pitcher. Eddie Murray. He actually looks like Eddie Murray.
The donkey from Shrek.
You can't probably see in this little ass picture.
It's freaking Eddie Murphy.
Good.
Bogue Powell. Frank Robinson.
Yeah.
Adam Jones.
Bobby
Jones. Rich.
Oh yeah, Adam Jones.
Oh, Manny Machado played there.
Oh, and then Manny.
I forgot about him. Yeah,
Nick Markakis, yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
That is a tough that's a tough franchise to be a fan of.
They need to do better.
They're bad. Oh, Trey Mancini, did someone say that?
Oh, Mancini. You should know that, Drew.
Dude, I don't know squat anymore.
JJ Hardy.
JJ. He was a twin.
Yeah.
Of course.
Everywhere. Yeah.
No,
Dude,
it's just
when-
twins and Brewers.
When Jonathan and Scoop is on their top 20, that's not good.
Not great.
Dude, guess
Oh, yeah.
what else? He was a Brewer and a twin.
Dude, they just passed him around, dude.
Yeah, he was. I got 1% left.
Holy shit. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. We're sorry we ended up having to cut out the last 4.5 minutes for appropriate reasons, but it was hilarious, trust me. So we will talk to you soon. Hopefully we'll have a special guest on next week and talk some NFL playoffs.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking, brewing and we cooking. When a circle off the square glass, run the triangle for a star pass. New era in the scrimmage from the tip off. Sip and go, celebrate a smoky thick broth. Underdog, make it to the contender. Coming through this header when you're straight fender benders. Stopping in the octagon, swinging in circles. Research the game like your name's Steve Urkel.